Look at this space. The marble floors, the hushed atmosphere, and the seamless service create a carefully maintained environment. But beneath this pristine surface is a rigorous infrastructure designed for one specific purpose: safety. A guest's ability to relax depends entirely on their physical and digital security. Without that assurance, the most expensive amenities lose their value. The front office functions as the operational control center of the building, centralizing the management of the property's logistics and safety systems. While guests focus on their itinerary, they are subconsciously trusting this hub to protect their physical person and their sensitive personal data. The reception and concierge teams coordinate every safety protocol. They are the first individuals to identify potential threats and the first to respond when a situation changes. Success in this role requires a difficult balance, maintaining an atmosphere of effortless hospitality while strictly enforcing security measures. This dual responsibility is the foundational pillar of a hotel's reputation. The vulnerability of the guest begins at registration. During this process, travelers hand over a volume of personal information that could be devastating if mishandled. As shown here, a standard guest profile includes home addresses, financial details, and their exact physical location. Because the guest's location is so sensitive, there is a core rule at the desk: room numbers must never be spoken aloud. To prevent eavesdropping by unauthorized individuals in the lobby, staff write the room number down or point to it on a key packet. This visual-only confirmation keeps the guest's floor and room number confidential. Discretion must also be maintained during external inquiries. This applies to all phone calls and visitors arriving at the reception desk. Staff cannot confirm a guest's identity or presence in the hotel without that guest's explicit consent. When a visitor asks for a guest by name, the protocol is to offer to connect them via the house phone. This ensures the guest's location is only revealed if they choose to reveal it. These protocols provide a necessary layer of protection for high-profile travelers, corporate executives, or anyone who deeply values their personal safety. In this context, discretion is more than professional courtesy. It is the active enforcement of a guest's digital perimeter. A single verbal slip or an unverified confirmation negates these privacy measures, immediately exposing a guest's location to anyone within earshot and compromising the hotel's promise of safety. While data privacy secures the guest's information, key management secures their physical space. It is a primary pillar of the building's internal security. Lost keys or RFID cards present a high risk. If an active card is found by the wrong person, it grants them direct access to a private guest room. Standard procedure requires the staff to immediately deactivate any lost card within the property management system. This instantly removes the card's ability to unlock any door. When issuing a replacement, staff must avoid relying on familiarity. Giving a new key to someone simply because they look like the guest is a very significant breach of security protocol. A new key is only issued after the staff checks a physical ID against the verified database record. This ensures access is only granted to the authorized individual. To maintain accountability, the property management system creates a digital audit trail for every key transaction. This log records who had access to which room and at what exact time. This tracking is just as important for staff as it is for guests. Housekeeping and maintenance staff must be logged every time they check out a master key. Rigorous key control ensures that the hotel maintains a continuous, tightly monitored, and verifiable chain of custody for its physical spaces. By enforcing deactivations and ID checks, the front office transforms a potential point of entry into a monitored layer of defense. Emergencies are rare, but the response from the front desk must be instantaneous. There is no time for hesitation when a situation escalates. During a crisis, the front office stops being a reception desk and becomes the central communication hub for the entire hotel. All staff members are required to have an intimate knowledge of hotel evacuation routes, fire assembly points, and emergency contact matrices. In the event of a fire, the staff triggers the alarms and calls emergency services. They then act as the primary point of contact for arriving first responders. While coordinating with authorities, the front desk team also actively guides guests toward the nearest exits, providing calm, authoritative direction. For medical emergencies, the protocol is focused on speed. The desk summons internally trained first aid responders to the scene immediately. Staff use a specific decision matrix to determine when a situation requires professional external medical services, ensuring an ambulance is called at the exact right moment. During large-scale incidents, the front desk's ability to function as an organized communication node prevents confusion from escalating into panic. Some threats are more targeted and specific, such as a highly disruptive person in the lobby or a suspicious package. These require a more nuanced response. The goal is to mitigate the threat without causing a scene or alerting guests. Staff use coded language over their radios to communicate with security and management. This allows them to describe the threat level without being understood by nearby guests. If a threat is immediate, the desk uses silent alarms. As this diagram shows, the signal goes directly to security patrols without triggering audible alarms. These protocols are designed for containment. The objective is to isolate and resolve the issue before it impacts the rest of the building. Managing a security breach successfully means the guests never even know it happened. Their experience remains undisturbed because the protocol was executed invisibly. A secure environment is built on the partnership between the front desk and the physical security team. The front desk acts as an intelligence node, feeding real-time data to mobile security officers patrolling the property. This flow is strictly controlled. Incident details are never shared with unauthorized personnel, maintaining the confidentiality of every operation. Beyond technology and protocols, the most important factor in hotel safety is professional judgment. Maintaining a calm, professional authority under immense pressure is the most effective way to de-escalate a high-tension situation. Clear thinking drives critical decisions, like resolving an issue internally or when to call outside help. By strictly adhering to these layered operational protocols, from data privacy to crisis management, front desk professionals provide the reliable environment that allows every other aspect of the guest experience to function.